Welcome to day 10.
Oh, it is chilly.
27.
Whoa. Oh, it's so early. It's so early and cold. Oh, you gotta clean this car out.
Hey, it's a shuttle. What do you want? You want Uber, lady? Call Uber.
That seems our shuttle driver's a bit cranky this morning. A little sensitive.
All right. You want a limo? Call a limo.
Take a slight left.
Sam, you already spotted wildlife this morning?
That's right, two deer in the parking lot of La Pancho. They must have some tasty trash.
Oh, I bet they do. Good morning, sunshine.
Except tomorrow's supposed to rain.
Yeah.
May not see the sun.
Yeah, cooking lunch. Wow. Here's our
Beautiful.
grumpy
day.
shuttle driver.
Hey.
You still grumpy?
Yes.
Okay.
Critique the cleanliness of my limo.
Yep. All right, Sam, what do you say?
Let's do it.
Hit it!
14 miles
Okay.
back into town.
I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful day. Wow. This is the last of our weather window, and we're going to use it hiking into Daleville, southbound from the Blue Ridge Parkway. Okay, 6:35. We are back on the trail at Ridge Parkway. It is mile marker 97. Chilly this morning. It feels really good to be out here. "53 degrees. Feels really good when you're moving.
Woo!
First hill done. There are little ups and downs today. Mountains for breakfast, baby. This little hillside is covered in lily of the valley, but there's no blossoms left. But there are blueberries. Water break because we've been at this for almost 2 hours.
And we've come 4.4 miles.
I'm liking this.
Yes,
All right, I think we're gonna have lunch in town today.
we just might.
It's 9:15 and we're about to start the last climb of the day. This will take us 900 feet up to a ridge line, and then we'll have some ups and downs on the ridge line, but basically, yeah, 9:15 we're facing the big hill of the day. I like it when it's in the morning. This is much easier. Sam and I are here at Full Heart Shelter. We're going to have 11sies, throw down some calories.
It's only 11?
It's after 11.
11:15.
Not too far after 11.
That's right.
And then we'll be ready to finish our day by lunchtime. Sky is definitely clouding over. We might just get that rain tomorrow like they've been predicting. Might be a good day for a 0. Crossing under Interstate 81 now.
Well, this last little bit, I'm just going to slow it down and relax going into town.
It's Dr. Pepper time. All right, we just got off the trail and ducked into a convenience store.
That's right. Diet Coke coming up.
Yep, Dr. Pepper, cheers. First of all, I want to explain to everybody that, we're not doing this as like through hikers. There's rules. You must always go northbound, blah, blah, blah. We took advantage of a weather window today. We did a 14-mile section because we felt like that was the sweet spot for us today after we need to recover from yesterday and get ready for the next big push. Don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to wait for the forecast. And so I'm going to just start by saying that 14 today felt a lot easier than 14 yesterday.
Absolutely.
And it was fun.
Absolutely.
And the big difference was the treadway.
The terrain, yeah.
Yeah, the terrain and the treadway.
And I was able to achieve hyperdrive today. I will always be slow as molasses going up climbs, but man, if you give me flat or down, I can really crank up the pace. And I did that.
My Dr. Pepper just made a mess.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. My trip closed. I'm sorry. So today you were like hot molasses on a hot summer day rolling down.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Just
exactly.
Look out, Boston.
Exactly.
Here she comes.
That's right. The flood's coming.
Okay, the flood's coming. Molasses. I'm hungry. I was hungry all day, wasn't I?
We had a lot of conversations today about food, which is kind of a classic hiker conversation about, what are we going to eat when we get to town that is different from the freeze-dried meals that we eat on trail? We refer to it as food porn conversations. And one of the funny things today is we had been talking about food, and then we heard some folks coming the opposite direction on the trail. And before we could see them, we could hear a little bit and hear enough to know that they were talking about food. So it was just so funny to see that.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. And then it turns out that we knew at least one of them.
So we've been playing leapfrog with Stargazer since we got on the trail.
Right.
And today we had to say goodbye because she's a full day ahead of us. We only saw her because we were doing we were not doing everything in order. So we had to say goodbye to her.
Right.
She's being supported by her husband. In a previous video, you might have even seen the van that he supports her in. It's a Class B camper van. Very nice setup.
Yeah, yeah. So wildlife sightings today?
I saw a vole. And
yes.
I got a
Yes.
picture of the vole.
Yes.
Yeah. I've never seen a vole on trail before. That was pretty special.
Of course, I started with the 2 deer in the La Pancha parking lot this morning.
Yeah.
As we were heading up to start our hike, we saw several more deer on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, so we entered the Blue Ridge Parkway and drove north a little bit. And yeah, they were kind of everywhere.
Yep.
Because we were out at that time of day when deer are active. Deer are crepuscular, which means active at dawn and dusk. So whenever you're driving at dawn and dusk, especially in this part of the country, you really need to watch out for the deer.
Right. And we saw a rabbit on the side of the road.
Yes, we did.
So one of the other things that happens on trail, yes, we have conversations, but a lot of time is spent hiking silently in companionable silence as we're lost in our own thoughts. And that, I think, is part of the joy and relaxation for me of hiking, that meditative process. But there's another piece too. We talk a lot about the trail and the experience, but there's also like the inner experience and the physical experience. So, we can talk about a hard day on the trail, but for me, a lot of my joy and accomplishment comes from my brain setting goals for my body that my body is then able to achieve. I was in my mid-40s when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and 2 different autoimmune diseases, all within 6 months of each other. And at that point, I never thought I would be able to do something like a through hike. And the ability to push my body to do this, to me, is amazing, and an amazing sense of accomplishment. Whether it's just getting the miles in, whether it's pushing myself on a pace like today, as I said, I went into hyperdrive. There's a lot of joy and accomplishment in that. So, and I just turned 60 last month, so, so I'll keep doing this as long as my body will let me.
I just wanted to take a nap. I got into that meditative state, but then just got drowsy.
Well, I am ready for a nap now.
I am too. So I think at that point we'll just say cheers. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
We're awfully grateful for the comments.
Yes.
We're having a blast reading them.
Yes.
Slider is right next door taking
Yes.
a little nap himself. And we all say, happy trails.
And I'm so grateful that people are happy to see me back. Thank you.